about novel. I'm back with the live. Yes, good afternoon to all. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm back with another live to discuss about novel. So those who are watching, please stay tuned. Please stay tuned. We'll be discussing about novel. Earlier, we discussed about poetry, different types, drama, different types, and now we are going to learn novel and the different types. So let me wait for few seconds for my students to join. Yes, let me wait for my students, then I'll start with novel. Yes, if I'm audible, am I audible? Am I audible, my dear students? Please give me the answers through your comments. I'm waiting. Am I audible? Hope I'm audible. Yes, what is novel? Novel, it is a fictitious prose narrative. Okay, it is a prose narrative. Fictitious prose narrative. It will be so lengthy and lengthy like a book. Okay, there is no dialogues. And it is so lengthy, you will get a story or you can see a lot of experiences in that written form. In one word, what is novel? Novel, it is a fictitious prose. Okay. It talks about a story, tells to us a story. It is written in a lengthy manner as in the form of a book. And we'll see different types of novels. There are few types of novels. And the first one is Gothic novel. Have you heard of Gothic novel? Have you heard of Dracula? Dracula's coming to drink blood. Did you feel scared? Yes, the novel that make you scared is Gothic novel. It talks about adventures. It talks about psychological thrillers. It talks about ghosts. All type of stories, all types of novels are called what? Gothic novels. It is a mix of horror. It is a story that is a mix of a horror, adventure, ghost, then psychological thrillers. The mix up of everything is Gothic novel. Example, Dracula. Dracula is a Gothic novel. Okay, this is a first type of novel, that is Gothic novel. And if you hear anywhere of, or if you read anywhere, this is a Gothic novel, you keep it in mind that Gothic means story or novel that talks about scary features, the novel that make you afraid, the novel that will make you fear, scared. All such novels are Gothic novels. Okay? Yes. Next, you are going to see epistolary novels. Epistolary novel. What is epistolary novel? That is novel that is written in a form of letters. Okay? As we feel that we are reading letter, we feel while reading this novel. So epistolary novel means novel written in a series of letters. Okay. There will be only less dialogues. Less characters will be there. Dialogues means that is not the same dialogue that you are seeing in drama. Okay, only less characters will be there and only less dialogues, conversations. And more importance is giving to the thoughts and feelings and emotions. In epistolary novel, the novelist is giving more importance to the thoughts, feelings, and emotions of the characters. It is written in the form of letters, series of letters. And sometimes you can see as diary entries. Some film, some story and all you can see. You get a diary and the story drives you throughout this diary. While reading this diary, maybe the character or the hero will be reading the diary. And through inside the diary, the story is coming out. The play begins or the novel begins. So example is in a diary for some letters. And Pamela is best example for epistolary novel, Pamela. Okay. And this is the second type of novel. First one was, what was the first one? Gothic. Second one is epistolary. And third one is picaresque. What is picaresque? Picaresque is a novel that talks about a hero that comes from a very lower class, and this hero will have a criminal background and all, but he is a good person for all others. You understood? Talks about the adventures of this hero. Talks about the criminal background of this hero. But he is loved by all other things. And this hero will always be from a lower strategy or lower class. Okay. Then one thing is there. These heroes, they'll always be having satirical or comical dialogues. Okay, this is also one feature. And the best example for picaresque novel is Tom Jones a Foundling. Tom Jones a Foundling is a very best example for picaresque novel. Okay, so Tom Jones a Foundling is the best example of picaresque novel. So we discussed Gothic novel, we discussed epistolary novel, we discussed picaresque novel. Now we are going to see Bildungsroman. What is Bildungsroman? It is another form of novel in which the character is from a very poor family, but because of his deed, he becomes rich. Okay, novel that follows the protagonist from a troubled childhood into a path of enlightenment. Means the character or the person, the hero will be having a troubled childhood. He may be suffering a lot in his childhood, but while he grew up and while he attained a certain age, he'll be getting a lot of money. He'll be in a rich family and all. This is what Bildungsroman. Have you seen the film Azhagiya Ravanan? The Malayalam film Azhagiya Ravanan? In that, the Mammutti's character, he was a worker in Kavya Madhavan's house and all. And one day he stole the anklets of Kavya Madhavan, and later her mother saw, and he was beaten and he ran away from the house. And later, after years and years, he comes back to this village. At the time, Kavya Madhavan was grown up, and it was Bhanupriya who acts a role, and Mammutti acts a role. You know that story? It's a kind of Bildungsroman. Okay, that is a hero will be having a troubled childhood, but somehow he suffers a lot, somehow he becomes rich at the end. Okay, this is Milton's Roman. Example, Jane Eyre, Charlotte Bronte. You know Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre is an example. The Great Expectations. Okay, another example of Charles Dickens's Great Expectations. All these are Buildings romance novel. Okay, so I hope you're familiar with types of novels. Got few examples, and I hope this session was useful for you. And if anyone is seeing my channel for the first time, please subscribe my channel so that you can get all the uploads at the right time. And after subscribing, please enable the bell icon so that whenever I'm giving a live, you'll get the notification at the right time, the correct time, so that you can sit and watch with me. Okay, so I hope this session was interesting, very useful for you. So if you like this video, please like my video, comment your comments in my comment box, and subscribe my channel. See you in the next live. Okay, bye.